Yo, what's up guys? Turn Green Go Ham here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Dark Souls Remastered OP early walkthrough. So a few things I've done between the last episode and this episode. I went and upgraded the Avalon to Lightning +5. Farmed a lot of souls for upgrade materials and for bolts. I'm maxed out on bolts. We're going to use this pretty much a lot in the upcoming area. It just really helps because there are several areas with a lot of enemies, especially once you get down to the humanities. This thing is fantastic for farming humanities. But real quick, we've got a couple of things to do before we proceed with the Oolacile Township. Up here we've got somebody. We'll meet him later, but I just want to show you a location. First, we're going to run around here and grab this soul item. Soul of a hero. And then over here, as we approach this tower, we'll find a locked door, but we'll hear some scraping noises from up top. And that's somebody we'll have to meet later. We need to go get a key for that. But when we go back to meet him later, he's going to help us with an optional boss. And to get that dialogue from him, we first need to go trigger a cutscene with the optional boss. So we're going to head that way now. We do also have somebody else to talk to on the way. And also I want to bring up in the last 4 episodes, well, I guess it'd be 3 episodes, I think, is what we've got left here. I'm going to be showcasing all of my favorite quality weapons. Now, in the last episode, we did the Dark Sword. This time is the Claymore. This is the OG, the Alpha Omega. This is your best quality weapon as far as well-roundedness, light, easier on stamina than a lot of the other quality weapons, and so forth. But anyway, we're going to talk to this lady. This is actually one of the 4 knights that were given rings.
Is that not the soul of the man who fell on this spot? He was a dear friend. I wish to pay proper respect with that soul. Would you be willing to part with it?
So you have a choice here. You can give her Artorias' soul and get both of her weapons, or you can choose not to and go a different way about it and get more than just her weapons. So we're going to say no.
Yes, of course. I must not be presumptuous. Artorias would not have approved.
So, to get her weapons, all you have to do is murder her. I'll make it sound easy. It's not. She's a tough combatant.
You humans.
We're gonna start by getting a good chunk out of her, though.
Then I shall do the same.
And she will bleed you wicked fast with that gold tracer, so you really got to watch out on that. Yes, that's what I was hoping for, so I could sidestep and actually get the heal off. Come on, then. Ooh, I was out of stamina. That was almost bad. Alright, get the spacing right. There we go. That got her.
You humans, my dear
Gold Tracer and Dark Silver Tracer. Those are her weapons. The Gold Tracer applies bleed. The Dark Silver Tracer applies poison. The Gold Tracer actually has one of the fastest buildups of bleed in the game. So if you use that with another weapon that has the 500 bleed buff and build it up with Gold Tracer, finish it off with the bigger one, when you bleed them, you'll bleed them for half their life. So it's very nice, very overpowered weapon, and the speed on it is great. But we also get her set because we murdered her, which is a really cool looking set, especially if you have a female character. A couple other things I want to talk about as we work our way towards Kalameet's doorstep. We've got some dogs and a few items to pick up along the way. The future plans for the channel, since we are coming up to the end of this, I did say we were going to do a Dex playthrough in this game. It won't be a walkthrough. It'll just be kind of a Dex Let's Play, but just showing you, where to go to grab the early Dex stuff and have a nice easy playthrough with a Dex build, working your way towards a strong bleed build if you want to do some PvP with it. And then Cinders has changed a huge amount since I've played it. The last time I played it, it was at version 1.0 something. And now we're at version 2.0 something. So a lot of new mechanics are in the game. They have new classes. And I want to jump in there and have some fun with it. So let me know if you guys are interested in that. But I think I'm going to put it up on the channel because I'm going to be honest with you guys. I just do what I love to do. I record it and put it up on the channel for you. You know, I'm not monetized, so this is just kind of a pastime for me. And so I do what I enjoy, and hopefully you guys enjoy it too. So anyway, yeah, we're going to do Cinders. We're going to do the Dex build. Those will probably run concurrently, actually. I'll probably upload some of each. I know there's another dog here. There he is. Ooh, we missed him every time. Get the shield out. There we go. One more up here to deal with. And then, you know, I spoke about doing a Dark Souls 2 walkthrough. It will be a little different than the walkthroughs I've been doing, though. Instead of it being like 100% go for platinum walkthrough, this is going to be a hexer walkthrough, you know, showing you where to go first, how to get a hexer build, and get it going early and quick. And real quick, you want to walk off here, get a target, and plunge attack. Get a couple of twinkling titanite. Let me make sure. Yeah, we didn't get any bonus loot, but I do have the gold serpent ring on. So now what we want to do is we want to trigger this guy to breathe fire on the floor. We'll go ahead and top off here. But to get him to breathe fire, you need to approach one of these items so you get the interact icon. And once you do that, you need to book it back over here as quick as your little feet will carry you. And get up this ladder lickety-split. As you can see, he came back through and breathed fire. That's what we were wanting. We needed the fire to be all over the floor. And that triggers him. Well, it doesn't trigger him. It triggers Goth and his dialogue to get you ready for this boss fight later. So now we're off to clear out Oolacile Township. And as far as the future plans for the channel, I know you're all waiting for what I'm waiting for, and that is Elden Ring. But that's not coming out till January, so we've got a lot of time to fill between now and then. But expect once it does come out, there is just going to be a ton of Elden Ring coverage on this channel, because that is my most looked forward to game. There are a couple of other games I'm interested in playing. But none of them are really Souls-like, so I may throw some Let's Plays up on the channel of some random things, but really what I'm looking forward to is that Elden Ring release. One more thing as we pass through this hallway right here. I do want to show you that off on the right here, there's a fog wall. This is called the Gazebo. And this is where you want to go. You get the purple coward's crystal. But this is where you go if you want to do duels. You've got duels, teams, and deathmatch. And if you do well enough, you'll get on the plaque. You can actually... Oh, I'm offline, so I can't look at it. But you'll see deathmatch dais, and all the same types: duel, team, and the left and right. The only difference is the location that it happens in. So anyway, if you're into PvP, that's a cool place to go. Let's get on with the township. So to start off, we're gonna double hand here. Run around the corner, take this guy out. If we're lucky, we'll get the bloat head mask to fall. If so, Logan's hat is history, trust me. We're gonna sneak out to the corner here. There's 4 of these guys, and I really just don't want to mess with them. So, I'm gonna take as many of them down with bolts as I can. Hey! That's not fair. There we go. I can't hit you, but you can hit me. So right here is a shortcut, and we'll be opening that later. That'll probably actually be the break point for the episode. What are you pointing at? You're dead. Oh, please tell me it's a bloathead. Large titanite. This is your new best spot for farming large titanite, by the way. It's no longer down in Blacktown. I'm going to top off directly around this corner. We're going to have our first dark caster. So what I'm going to try to do is just truck it around and get a swing in before anything actually happens. You can take a lot of damage here, so just be prepared if you do. There we go. We got off with a sneaky one. And green titanite shard. Take this guy out who thinks he's sneaky. Grab your soul of a brave warrior. And now we've got two paths that we can go. If we go left, we've got an enemy there and mimic. Around the corner is some extra loot, a lot of different paths that we can take. But more importantly, we're going to get invaded by Chester here pretty quickly. So what I'd like to do is take this guy out. That leaves us free to mosey until he comes in. And then we're going to get up behind him and do quick damage. And I say that because this guy is no joke with his crossbow. We wanted to take him out immediately. And now we'll take this other branch. I just realized I didn't spend souls. That'll be alright. So you'll see we've got a person of the town down here. We're going to go ahead and plunge it, take it out. Large titanite shard, nice. I really want that bloathead though. So from here, you can go that way. You can go around this building and up. Or you can run, jump, flip the lizard, and get you a couple of twinkling titanite. The green titanite are the random drop. The twinkling is the guaranteed drop. So up on top of here, we've got a mimic. We're just going to go right in. And he's going to drop us one of the items that Goff is up there carving. Some people call him Go, some people call him Goff. I choose Goff because of the way it's spelled. That's a very good carving. Let me show you what that does real quick. I choose Goff because every other word that starts with a consonant and is spelled like that, that's how you say it. Rough, you know. Yep. Anyway. Very good. My favorite one of those carvings that you can get here is I'm sorry, and I use it in PvP. I love murdering somebody at the same time I drop a I'm sorry. It's very trolly and I love it. So let's take a couple other paths over here. Now that he's dead, we can just kind of mosey our way around. There are a couple of hidden doors coming up here. But they're not your typical type of hidden doors. They don't open from you hitting them or rolling into them. What we need to do is scroll all the way down to our sunlight maggot. And when you cast light, it opens the door. So right here we've got a regular chest with the silver pendant. Now the silver pendant is very important. I'm just making sure. I know we've got another door elsewhere, but I was just making sure that that wasn't also a door. But anyway, the silver pendant, we put that on actually. As soon as I find it, there it is. The silver pendant will actually give you invincibility from dark damage. So as we're coming in here, there's going to be a caster. And as long as you just keep spamming that, all they can do is melee you. Well, sit still. Oh, it's like a short-term 2 to 3 second window. And as long as it's firing off, you can't get hit. As you can see there, bounced it off. Whoops. Oh, gotta roll. Oh no. Ooh. That was close. So you can kind of, if there's two of them, you can definitely get stuck in the animation of having to cast the silver pendant. But the silver pendant is incredibly important, especially for one of the bosses we have coming up. And I'm fixing to run in here and see what I can do. I need to get to one of them and kill one of them. And I'm hoping the one is making its way back to the stairs. Yep. It's alright. And we made it. Bloathead? No. So here you'll find a couple of opened and empty chests. And over here, I'm gonna drink another Estus because I hit the wrong button. And we've got Dark Orb. So that's our first dark sorcery here. Now this doorway here, go around, kill this one, and we get another carving, the I'm sorry carving. This is my favorite. Where are you at? So, if you want to make people salty, kill them in PvP.
I'm sorry.
And throw that on the floor. So anyway, that's the end of our little side pass over here. Time to head on through the main area. So one more time here, we'll make this jump. Ooh, almost didn't make it. Wasn't paying attention. So you can see we've got one bloathead there. We have one around the corner as well as a caster there on the end. So I'm just going to drop down here and get this guy's attention. I know you saw me. I heard everything you said. Are you ever going to aggro? There we go. Alright, take him out. Ooh, good, the other one followed. Doubly easy. I don't understand why one of you guys won't give me a head. That sounds bad. Anyway. As you can see, this caster is no big deal now. Until we, mistime our swing and get poisoned. That's alright. We have plenty of clumps. We'll just burn one real quick. And we're going to have a bloathead immediately to our left. And then we've got one over here. And we've got another one that wants to drop down from the roof. And it would drop down once you approach this item here. We're just going to kind of run around until he decides to drop down. Are you coming? Come on down. There we go. And we'll take that guy out. So this next room has a lot of enemies. There's several ways to take care of it. Number one, you can use a regular bow and pop them one at a time from up here and get them to follow you. Another way to do it is to come down here, kind of poke your head around, get this guy riled up. Take him down. Let's not auto lock, please. There we go. No, there we go. Take him down. And unfortunately, you can't run over this wall. I would love to be able to get a plunge. Large titanite shards there. But in lieu of a plunge, we'll use the pillar here and get a free hit in. Now we want to get this guy's attention. And then we want to move up and get the two guys on the right. They will even look at us, that is. Let's see if we can hit one. Are we lucky? Ah, would you look at that? Free aiming with a crossbow. Nope, that's way off. There we go. Just made this room really easy. Got our caster over there. I just want to get this guy's attention. Wow. I thought I had time to make it back around the corner. One shot. So anyway, guys, I'll see you back down there. Okay, guys, so I made it back down here. I did go ahead and make myself human at the bonfire as well as kindle the bonfire because I had plenty of humanity. Get a little quicker on the draw there. There we go. We get our humanities and our souls back, and we'll pop out here real quick, grab a soul of a hero. Now we will try this one more time and try not to die this time. Nope. Little more. Too far. Come on. Alright, I don't like hearing the magic over there. Not quite having the same free cast aim that I was having earlier. Ugh. Come on, man. Nope, nope, don't want your dark magic. Good grief. Can't get him for some reason. That's alright. Get his attention. And this time we're gonna make it around the wall. Take both of them out. That actually got pretty close there. I must not be warmed up yet today. So anyway, we'll deal with him in a minute. As you can see, they actually cast and dropped the body that had the item on it, so no big deal. We're gonna go this way first. You can hear a guy just whoop. You can hear a guy just having a blast up in here. We'll deal with him here in a minute. Before we do, we're going to head over this direction. Open another light illusory wall. And we'll head around this way and get a chest. And in here we'll get a red Titanite chunk. Seems like kind of a minuscule reward to be hiding behind, you know, that fancy of an illusory wall, but hey, who am I to judge? So from here, the only way you can get here is from rolling off right here. Just a simple roll. We're going to go over here and deal with this bloathead first. And just know that there's one right around the corner as well. Large Titanite shard. No bloathead today. See the chain pointing forward? That's Mimic. And take him down just like that. And now we get our crest key. Now that will give us access to Goth. And just by dropping here, we're back on the normal route. One more thing we want to do though real quick. I wanted to show you how to get back to the other floor. Let me run through here real quick and show you the other direction. Now this ladder will take you down to where the caster is up on the walkway. And then if you drop down here, actually let me look. The item I believe got, yeah, the item got dropped, so there's no longer any reason for us to drop onto that. So what we'll do is we'll go this way, drop here, and then very carefully. Oh, I missed one. I know I did. Yep, we got to go back around. That's okay, because we're going to grab this item. And I was going to leave that caster alone. There's really no reason to mess with him. But we gained Dark Fog, so that's our second dark spell there. We'll head back over here, make the roll again. this time, instead of being dumb, before you make the second drop, head around this corner and pick up your free twin humanities. Now make the short hop and hop on down. So this next area can get pretty rough. As you can see, we've got a bloathead there. We have 3 casters by the stairs over there. We also have a bloathead over on this other side. You can't really see it. But more importantly, we have our shortcut. So now that we have the shortcut all the way back, I will save the remainder of that area for the next episode. But it's time to go talk to Goth. And then we are going to go have a chat with a nasty dragon. And I love the cutscene that we're about to see. It's one of my favorite in the game.
A visitor, have we? Thou must be the one who freed Artorias. An old friend he was. Thanks to thee, he left this world with honor intact. And here I am, retired and blind. Of little help to thee, I'm afraid.
So for what he sells, he's got more carvings, and these are cheap. They're only 5 souls, so we will pick them up. Hello and thank you. Homeward Bones at a really decent deal here. Matter of fact, yeah, he almost got me. I'll pick up a few. He does have dung pies. I don't know why. He really likes poop. Basic Titanites, and then his great arrows. Now, Goff's great arrows come with the bow, but before we can get the bow,
Farewell, human. Lead thy life.
we need to back away.
Tomorrow, is the black dragon posing thee duress?
Say yes.
Yes, I thought as much. He's called Kalameet. Ferocious dragon indeed, even mighty Anna Londa dared not provoke his ire. I see little good coming from this, but thy intent is to persevere to the bitter end.
And then once again say yes.
Good, good. What is bravery without a dash of recklessness? I've taken a liking to thee, and I owe thee much for thy service to Artorias. Now, watch, and see how Goff hunts dragons.
And he said Goff. For being blind, that's a pretty good shot.
Yes, a truer shot was never loosed. That bat will be grounded for a good spell. The rest is in thine hands. I await good tidings. Ah, dragon slaying, knighthood's highest calling.
So if you talk to him now, he doesn't have much more to say.
Hello there. What of Kalameet? He is an ancient dragon. Skyward or no, he will not be put down easily.
No, he won't. But
Farewell,
that's all he has to say for right now. But he awaits good tidings, and that's the key to let you know that you need to come back after you take down Kalameet. So I will see you guys over at Kalameet's Boss Fog, right down the riverbank. So real quick, guys, I stopped off at the bonfire just to level up. I grabbed a level in strength and dex as well as one in vitality. I wanted to get rid of as many souls as I could because this next boss is probably going to be a multiple attempt boss. But anyway, we're one away from cap on both strength and dex. And then we'll start putting more into vitality and endurance, and probably it'll be New Game Plus before we finish that off in attunement. And I'm not doing a New Game Plus run on this one, so you know, our main goal here is strength and dex 40 and then vitality and endurance as high as we can get it. So anyway, I also want to show you the gear I chose for Kalameet. Kalameet does what you would think is fire damage, but it's actually black flame damage, which is a combination of magic and physical. So as such, I've picked stuff with good magic and physical defense. As you can see here, 32, 33, 22, 18, 29, 29, just good all around. And of course the crest shield for physical and magic absorption. So I'm going to cut out the run over to the boss fog just because I'm trying to fit this in with the rest of Oolacile here. But I'll meet you guys over at the fog wall. Okay guys, so I actually opted to do a post voiceover for this particular fight. According to most of your Souls people, this is going to be the toughest fight in this game. I don't know how, spoiler alert, I pulled it off in the first attempt. It really blows my mind, to be honest with you, because this fight just went really well. You can see I put the gold pine resin on. I tried it for a little while. It didn't seem to be doing that much more damage, so I didn't bother putting it back on. But I did want to give it a go while I was in here. So his attacks, number one, when he flies straight up in the air, you gotta watch out for the fire AoE underneath. It's a lot like Nameless King in Dark Souls 3. When he does fly up, you just run straight away. If he flies up pointed towards you, he's going to do that dash attack. And then he does a straight fire breath that you can easily roll there, but then he also does a sweeping fire breath. Whenever he does that head attack, I always prefer blocking because it leaves you in a position to get a couple of free hits, and then you just roll the foot stomp. There it is, that straight up in the air fire AoE. We're going to get out of that. And he really didn't charge as much as I expected him to. He usually spams the charge move. And this is the sweeping one I'm talking about. When that happens, you can get in here and get 1 to 2 hits, sometimes 3 on his neck. But that right there was the biggest attack to look out for. Always roll out when you see the red light. That is Calamity, and if he lands that on you, you're going to take double damage from all his attacks. When he does anything on his hind legs, it's best to work your way back in and get a punishing shot as he comes back down. He can either do that dash attack out of it, or he might do the stomp attack. Either way, you just roll out of the way. Here comes the sweeping attack, so he's going to give us some more free hits around the head and neck area. And then that big tail spin. Doesn't matter if you're rolling, if you're blocking. I have not found a way to not take damage from it, because even if you're blocking, it blows through your stamina. Maybe for a big beefy boy, you can get away with it. But block on this attack, like I said, it pulls you in for a free counter attack. There he goes with the fire AoE again. And really this fight is just a fight of attrition. You have to whittle his health down before you run out of flasks, because some of his attacks are just going to take a chunk of your health. It is what it is. Some of his attacks you can get away with blocking without taking any damage, but they do tend to run through your stamina, and if you try to roll like I did there, that's not a good choice. Block on that head sweep. So when he goes up on his hind haunches right there, you'll notice he did the fire attack this time. But it's almost the same move when he decides to do Calamity. The difference is you have to look out for the red flash as he first starts going up on his hind legs. That sweeping fire does have a nice short range on it. So you can actually stand back out of the way instead of having to block. Always roll to the side on that one, run in and get you a hit on the hindquarters. I roll regardless, by the way, if he's going to do that dash attack, because I've seen him spin in place and hit me anyway, so be on the lookout for that quick pirouette that he can do. There's that Calamity again, make sure you're out of that. It will pull you up in the air and then give you the double damage debuff. Just chip shot him away, one shot at a time. The biggest mistake you could make is when you get his health low, think, oh, I'll get that last hit in right now. Just keep doing what you're doing, stay calm, and you'll be able to get him down. Don't get frustrated if this takes you many attempts. I still can't believe I got out on the first attempt, even though I've played this game so much. He is a booger. And that move right there, I think that's only twice in the whole fight, which is very, very odd. He usually does that move a lot. There we go, he's going to pull us in for a free hit. Get out of the fire AoE again, and the fight is just about over here. Not too bad, only using 3 Estus flasks. And I'm going to wait for him to settle and get that last hit right there. And Black Dragon Kalameet is down. For your troubles, you get a whopping 60,000 souls, and you get the Calamity Ring. I don't know why you'd want to wear it unless you just hate yourself, but it makes you take double damage from all sources. So real quick, we're going to run over and grab these souls. Soul of a Brave Warrior, Brave Warrior, another Brave Warrior, and then we've got a Soul of a Hero. That just tells you a lot of people have come face to face with Kalameet and none have walked away until today. So congratulations if you got him down. You've just beaten the most difficult boss in Dark Souls. We'll run over here, we'll get us another Titanite slab. And then we're going to truck it all the way back across. And we'll pick up one of our packs of Goth's arrows. Guff. As I said, he says it himself, and people still call it Go's Great Bow. I don't understand. But anyway, we'll run over here and grab these arrows, and that'll do it for this episode, guys. So in the next episode, I plan on clearing everything up to and including Manus, and I'm actually going to show you 2 different ways to take Manus down. We'll do the traditional route, and we will also do a cheese route. But hey guys, if you're enjoying the series, drop a like, don't forget to subscribe, and hit me up in the comments section down below. Till the next video, guys, thanks for watching.